What is up, bros and broettes? It's Slasher44. Today we're talking about the SA-805 in Call of Duty Ghost and what is the best class for it. So the SA-805 is a really bad gun. I don't really ever use it, but I managed to get a pretty good game with it. I think I go 29-4, which is pretty good. But like I said, really crappy gun, so you kind of have to adjust for the gun when you're considering making a class for it. So as far as attachments go, I like to use the red dot because the iron sights on the SA-805 are just god-awful, horrible iron sights. So you're going to need some sort of sights to compensate for that. And I use the grip because there's a ton of recoil for this gun. So you're going to need something to compensate for that. The problem is the range on this gun isn't very good either. However, using the muzzle brake for this gun would force me to not use a red dot sight, and that's just not an option because the iron sights are just so damn bad. And then as far as secondary lethal tactical goes, I only use a secondary. I use the P226 because the SA-805 is so bad that it's also bad up close, which forces me to use a pistol to make this class a little bit more consistent. As far as perks goes, I pretty much just use my regular assault rifle perks: Ready Up, Stalker, Dead Silence, Amplify, and Focus. I use Ready Up because I do still run around with this gun because like I said, the range on it isn't very good, so you can't really keep your distance. You kind of want to get up in their face, and so that's why Ready Up is there. As far as Stalker goes, you need to be able to strafe fire with this gun because it's going to take you practically a whole clip to just get 3 or 4 bullets on someone to kill them. So you're going to need to be able to strafe fire while you use this gun. As far as Dead Silence and Amplify goes, those are pretty standard perks. I like to use them because I have a headset. If you don't have a headset, I would take off Amplify because Dead Silence is still needed because people will be able to hear your footsteps, and Amplify is only necessary when you have a headset. If you do get rid of Amplify, I suggest using Steady Aim, just that way when someone does get up close, it's not as necessary to switch out to the pistol. And as far as focus is absolutely needed on this gun. If you didn't have focus, you would never be able to win a single gunfight because this gun, like I've said before, isn't the best, brightest bulb on the Christmas tree, let's say it like that. And then as far as strike packages goes, this is the only assault rifle in this game where I will suggest not using Dog, Trinity Rocket, Battle Hind at the least. I suggest using UAV, Dog, and Trinity Rocket just because this gun is so goddamn bad. As you're going to see by this gameplay, I do get a few kills with the SA-805, but then after that I do pick up a gun and kind of go on a tear with that gun. As I've said, most of the guns in this game are actually better. Of course, you are going to find gunfights where you will win, like against sniper rifles and shotguns, and that's going to be the kind of gunfights you kind of want to get into. That way, you do have generally the upper hand using an assault rifle against those type of guns. But since I've never really made a class for you guys with the UAV on it, I'll give you a quick tip for the UAV. You gotta be patient when calling in a UAV. You gotta wait for a situation where you actually have time to call that thing in and drop it down. Because in this game, it isn't just the handheld button you press. It is a full big UAV thing that you set down on the ground, and it actually takes more time to call in this game than I think any other game in Call of Duty history. So that is very important to take your time when using that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. I know the gun isn't the greatest, but I think I've made a pretty good class based around the gun. Next time, it'll probably be the FAD because someone suggested that in my last video, and I think I've got a good gameplay for that. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, if you haven't seen the 2 videos on the screen, go ahead and check those out. And until next time, guys, peace out.